I want you to get it through your thick head. We're never going to find out who killed Charlie Kirk. We're not going to find anything about the autopsy. We're not going to have any kind of pathological or pathologist or pathological report done. You were never going to know anything about Charlie Kirk. Let me say this again. You were never going to know who killed Charlie Kirk. Period. End of discussion. You are never going to hear or understand or learn of who killed Charlie Kirk. You're not going to find out about JFK. You're not going to find out about RFK. You're not going to find out about anything. Nothing. People are still going to believe that Epstein offed himself, and that's it. You're not going to ever find this out. America is not hungry for this. America is not hungry for it. We have no interest in this whatsoever. I will never understand why this works. I don't understand it. We talk a lot of stuff and a lot of smack. Oh my God. We are just absolutely, positively, insanely crazy about pretending that we care. But we will never find out who killed Charlie Kirk. Period. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a bunch of people say these wonderful things about, oh, I forgive and I turn it over to my God. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. Religion is a wonderful thing. Religion, though, makes a lot of saps out of people. And it makes people very, very weak and very, very milquetoast and very, oh, well, it's in his word. It's in his, it's in his hands. Yeah. It's the opiate sometimes of the people. It really is. It makes people weak. I don't understand this. I don't understand it. This morning on WABC, we're talking about something. Somebody said, Mamdani is because of the devil, because of Satan. Can you believe this? Can you believe this nonsense? They actually said this. In the devil. The devil. And we had a Catholic priest call up and said, you believe in the devil? Yes. I said, what does the devil do? I don't know. Well, what do you mean you believe in him? I don't know. What is it exactly? I don't know what he does. I just believe in the, okay. All right. It's what is this? We're grown people here. We're talking about the devil? And what's even more important is like, okay, what do you want to do about the devil? I don't know. There's another one that's also great today. You're going to love this one. This one kills me, okay? Now, I want you to understand something. You can think whatever you want. I really believe this is America, and you can believe whatever you want. I mean anything you want. But somebody's actually saying today that they're worried about the president because of this kind of a brain fog, or not really dementia, but because of he's taking statins and statins, I think statins. They're also suggesting COVID viruses or vaccines. I don't know who his physician is, and I'm not a physician myself. Let me tell you something. Just like there is this weird thing. We are the conspiratorial folks, okay? We're supposed to be the crazy people. And part and parcel of our belief system is this idea that statins are harmful, that statins are bad. Please check this out. If you are born with a high LPA, this is something you're born with, LP little a, lipoprotein A, your propensity for atherogenic or sclerotic, for clots, and you better be on notice, and you better get down to business right away and try everything in your power to lower LDL as much as possible, because this thing could be the worst news ever. They've known since the 20s, and there's nothing you can do about it. If you have a high LPA, that's it. There's no, you can't lower it. I mean, you might a little bit, but that, I mean, it is dangerous. You can exercise all you want. You can eat all the flax or the beef tallow. That's another story. Anything you want to do. Nothing is going to bring that down except medications. Statins, Repatha, other things as well. Serious, serious. If people could keep all their lives at an LDL of, I don't know, less than 100. There are some people with like 4, 5, after Repatha and others. You would never get a heart attack because of sclerosis, atherosclerotic. You will not do it. It just ain't going to happen. And you can't do that with diet. Some people might do a little bit. You can do all the herbal tea and the brown rice and the ice water plunges and red lights and methylene blue, anything you want. Good luck. Vitamin C, vitamin D, licking frogs. It doesn't matter. We have this thing where people are saying it's because of statins. How do you expect? Let's assume you've got a 78-year-old guy patient. You've got Trump. Let's say his LDLs are through the roof. Or let's say he has hyperlipidemia or something. What are you going to do? How do you get his LDLs down? It's LDL. That's it. Not overall HDL, not A1C. No. That's good. That's not it. The idea that statins cause diabetes, no. Cause, no, because a lot of it, as you know, is what you were born with. Let me just tell you something right now. This president needs the best cardiology today. And it's all about lipids for the most part. I'm serious. It's blood work. You can do everything in the world. Good for you. Do your strength training, do your squats, do your kettlebells, do all that stuff. But if you have a genetic, chemical, lipid predisposition to atherosclerotic behaviors, you better pay attention. And if you listen to these idiots, and I'm really doubting Bobby Kennedy, I don't know what he's talking about. Second of all, anybody who thinks, I don't know where the seed oil thing came from. It's the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. Gregor's been talking about this forever. This can be counteracted with flax seeds and others. It's so old, it's not even funny. But they just discovered it. Anybody who thinks that somehow if you have seed oil, and listen, some things are better obviously than others, but there's this thing about seed oil because they use oil. Do you think you're getting oil, crankcase oil in the final product? Is that what you think? Do you think that the distillants or the chemicals that are used in the process end up that you're taking that? Is that what you think? Do you think that? There's no hope for you. You will jump on a bandwagon so fast it's not even funny. You don't even know why. You'll just jump on it. Okay, seed oils, that's it. And then the best one is to take beef tallow, saturated fat, and to fry. First of all, frying is one thing. To fry French fries. There's also there's a carcinogenic aspect to the skins themselves, but that's not what's in it. Beef tallow. You deserve whatever happens to you. If you deserve it. You cannot be that stupid. There's no way. And if you are that stupid, it's okay. It's a free country. Far be it from me. I am not going to tell you what to do, what not to do. You live. This is a free country and you can think whatever you want. Do you hear what I'm saying? I mean it. You can do whatever you want. It is the most stupid thing I think I've ever heard in my life. And I've talked to more friends of mine, seriously. There are some very, 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 very serious cardiologists, and they're saying beef tallow? Beef? Or if you take Trump off of statins, what is he going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You don't know his blood work. We're not going to find this out. See, this is the part where I think to myself. So you got this group over here, and then you got these others. You've got Erica Kirk, bless her heart. Oh, his will be done. I want revenge. If this is your idea, if this is what faith does to you, this wimpy kind of, well, it's his will be done. Forget it. I forgive him. Forgive what? You're going to forgive? Don't forgive that kid. He probably had nothing to do with it. You're going to forgive the people who wanted your husband dead? Why? They're not going to find it. You know why? Because you just shut the lid on it. You just said, basically, you said, oh, well, thy will be done. Everybody else move along. This is what we think right now. This is where we are. This is his mentality, and people love it. Oh, isn't she wonderful? You wimp. Forgive? My ass forgive. Anybody did that to my wife or my family? Oh, no, 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 no. Forgive. Oh, it's in his will. His will should have protected him. You're supposed to be protecting him. I got a lot of things to say to you. Okay, fine. I don't understand what it is. You got Bobby Kennedy. Do you ever hear Bobby Kennedy talk about his father? No. He talks about his uncle. My uncle. Is he leading the charge? By the way, Putin's going to be releasing his files. There's nothing in the file. There's nothing in the file. I don't know what these files are. Do you think they're, hey, the murder weapon. Hey, we found it. What do you think this is? How stupid are people? How stupid are people to believe this crap? So listen, do me a favor. Just move on. They're not going to find out. Nobody's interested in this. Nobody's interested. Nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody. I don't know what happened to our guts. We talk a big game. Oh, we're so tough. Fight this. Fight on. Fight. Fight my ass. We're not doing anything. We are the worst. We are absolutely the worst when it comes to scaring anybody, when showing our collective fight. Nothing. I don't understand how this thing works. I swear to God, I don't know how this thing works. I know. It's one of those things where I guess I just missed the boat, or I missed the class that day. I wasn't in school when I'm supposed to be doing all this forgiving and all this stuff. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. We are under such an attack. And I wish we had our own AIPAC or our own lobby for America. I respect these people. Did you see Trump in Israel? It was beautiful. Wasn't it? Hey, that's great. How about when Trump told the president, hey, would you pardon Bibi? It's like, he's not gonna pardon anybody. He doesn't pardon. He's the what? He's not gonna pardon anybody. He's the president. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. In any event, this is the, I don't know what the word is. This is the stuff that just blows my mind. Seriously, blows my mind. I don't know how I don't know what happened to us. I don't know where we missed the point. There is the most, I gotta say, I'm not gonna mention names in particular, but I watched some of this ridiculous hang on to show. I gotta talk about, I'm making my notes. There are these how do I say this? There are these folks who are trying to talk about the president's role in finding peace in Gaza. Does anybody here believe that President Trump has found peace in Gaza? That there's going to be peace in Gaza? Anybody believe that? Anybody believe that? I hope not. It's not in our hands. There were 15 organizations, about 15 or so organizations, groups that are in charge of what we call the Middle East, Gaza, whatever you want to call it. About 15, okay? About 15. And guess what? Hamas is one of them. See how fast Hamas signed up? Sure, no problem, we're done. Thank you. We wanted to see ya. That should have been tip number one. Do you follow what other people are saying? Now let me see if you can follow this one. Do you ever watch Al Jazeera, Al Arabiya, RT? The best. Do you ever watch them? Al Jazeera had American professors from Fordham and Georgetown, Americans saying, I don't know about this. Trump is saying, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, I want that Nobel Prize, and I'm gonna get it. And he should get it. Bibi has been, are you watching this? Are you listening to what they're laughing? They're saying, oh my God. Plus, there are people in Israel saying, you didn't reach, where are the bodies? Yeah, everybody's clapping. But here's my thing. That's their problem. That's Ukraine's problem. That's Russia's problem. That's Palestine's problem. That's your problem. My problem is Antifa. And we need an APAC, because I respect the hell out of these folks. We need people to go to the Hill and say, if you don't do for me, we will support you. But if you don't promise to end this domestic terrorism, I'm going to primary your ass. I guarantee you. You will be on our shit list, and that is the end of you. That's what I want. Do we do that? No. We're like this. We have memes, and we go, and we have conventions, and we wear a hat. This is MAGA, or we sing a song. That's it. We are worthless when it comes to this. Worthless. So let me also tell you, my friends, and I'm going to say this to you one more time, and I'm going to see if you can follow what I am saying, and I think you know this. If you don't think that we are on the verge of some kind of civil war where the shite is going to hit the fan, there's no hope for you. There's no hope. And I know you're smarter than that. And I know you know that. And I know you realize this. If you think that everything's going to be groovy, that they are not planning one of the biggest deals ever, you are out of your mind. Okay? Every time, they are warning you. I am telling you, in the event of something hitting the fan, you're going to need energy, food, ammo, and water. That's it. Take your Bitcoin and your Ethereum or whatever it is and wipe your, because it ain't going to help. Gold, diamonds, good luck. Credit cards, good luck. You could not last 1 week without pulling your hair out if all the stores were closed. Not 1 week. Don't tell me you can. Oh no, you've got nothing. You've got, for a week, 2,000 calories a day. How many people in your family? Maybe that's great for you. Do you have any kids? Got a wife, a spouse, a husband? Great, that's 2. Plus your kids for a week. And your kids are saying, what is this? What are we doing? Kids, the stores will be open soon. It's been 2 days and what are we eating here? I don't know. I thought we had something. I thought we had spaghetti or something. I don't know. What about all that canned stuff? I don't know. One guy told me one time, I've got a fishing pole. A fishing pole. Good. Take your fishing pole and you and Opie and Andy go down to the creek and try to, what are you talking about? A fishing pole. You're gonna catch perch? There's no, what do you, people, they just say these things. What about water? You turn this thing on and say, I can't get to the store. I don't have bottled water. What about a generator? I forget, China attacking us or the black helicopters. What about just a disaster? Just preparewithlionel.com. Nobody's going to make you do this. There's no audit of this. Somebody's going to say, okay, no. You do not have to do this. You do not have to do this. I promise you, you do not have to do this. Hear what I'm saying? Nobody's going to force you. Nobody's going to make you. It's not going to happen. Preparewithlionel.com. Preparewithlionel.com. Secure your free 4-week emergency food kit and take advantage of the deal of a lifetime. Preparewithlionel.com. Go check it out. Remember, nobody's going to make you do it. Now, my friends, as we talk about this, we love to just sit back and just talk. We love it. Did you see Cheryl Hines go on the View? Can somebody tell me why people go on the View? Anybody interested in that? Anybody can you tell me? This woman is trying desperately to rekindle, regroup, re-solidify her career because after she married Bobby Kennedy. By the way, marrying a Kennedy, not good. Not good. Not good shelf life. You know what I mean? Not good for a lot of reasons. And with all due respect, love Bobby to death, but this poor guy's he's got, let me tell you something. He's been through a hell of a lot. He may look like Mr., look at me, I'm hiking, and oh, look at me, this guy was a heroin addict, and he's put all that behind him, and he's done, and he's fantastic, but he's a Kennedy, and they are, and you know it from top to bottom, the whole group. And I'm still wondering, Bobby, who killed your father? Oh, yeah. Well, no, Bobby, who killed your father? Work with me on this. Who killed your father? It's the most incredible thing. I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. It blows me away. Okay? But anyway, so his wife, Cheryl Hines, who was on Curb Your Enthusiasm, or what? Not Curb Your, what's that movie? Not Curb. Was it Curb Your Enthusiasm? Yeah, Curb. Okay. She was on, I can't remember. So she's now wondering, now what do I do? So she's on arguing with Joy Behar about vaccines, or Sonny Hostin, who is retarded. These people are mentally retarded. With all due respect to the retarded, I don't. What is the point? What do you think you're getting? Now tomorrow, Zoran Mamdani. Zoran is going to be on some Fox show, Martha McCallum or something. That's going to be great. If she doesn't eviscerate him. Meanwhile, we have urban warfare planned against this country at levels we never even thought possible. Urban warfare through Antifa. Okay? Urban warfare. All of our emphasis should be on that. What are we talking about? I don't know. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what we're talking about? Can you tell me where our priorities are? Can you? What about, Antifa? Anybody, any interest in this? What about Jim Jordan? Remember Jim Jordan? Where is Jim Jordan? What happened to these people? Fauci? Nothing. So far, you got the big three. Jim Comey, that thing's going to go south. Letitia James, let's see what happens with that one. That could be, I don't know. I'm not thrilled about it because, believe it or not, under the Fannie Mae rules, what they charged her with, see, it's not what you think. You might say, hey, she said it was her primary residence and it wasn't. And you may think, okay, that's it, case closed. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But, we'll look into it. But that's... So what I'm telling you And what I want you to be aware of is something very, very simple. You have got to step back and demand for yourself, what is it that's happening? And don't let other people create the level of information for you. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to see anything on cable news, and you're not going to see anything on conventional news. Alex has been fantastic. Alex has been one. And by the way, again, he falls into this thing about the seed oils and the statins. I don't know where, I have no idea where this came from. I have no idea. None. It's like with SSRIs. Remember that? SSRIs. People they are convinced that SSRIs will make you crazy. They're convinced of this. Why? Because people who oftentimes were involved in violent behavior with, guns or whatever it is, that they were themselves involved in, dare I say, something like that they were either coming off of them, they stopped, or were on SSRIs at the time of this event. And they swear by it. They swear to you. They'll say, well, that's good enough for me. No. You know how many millions of people are on this? Okay. Here's one for you. Do you know how many people, millions and millions and millions of people, took every vaccine and booster you can imagine? They're fine. You ever hear about that? No. You'll hear about, someone's got myocarditis. And you're right, there may be a link, but it's like, wait a minute. And these same people don't care about, what they eat or whatever it is. So we have this thing where we jump on stuff. And I've always thought to myself, I really don't know about a lot of these things. But I'm wondering, why are people such experts in this? Why are people such experts? Because in the world that we live in, there are people who are on the media like this. And what they do is it's the cause celeb. It's the issue. It's the thing that everybody's talking about. And once they jump on it, they jump on it like you cannot believe, like beef tallow. I don't know. I when I heard that, I said, you got to be kidding me. Beef tallow. Oh my God. Better check your LDLs before you. This is nuts. Crazy talk. And there are people, I got to tell you this, on the internet who will tell you everything in the world you want to know. You want to know how to do this? You want to lower A1C, whatever? Do squats. Drink pomegranate juice. They'll just say this stuff. Magnesium, K2. They'll just say these things. And you say, hello, I'm a doctor, and I think these are the 5 things that I would never eat. Frozen blueberries, chicken soup. I mean, they'll just say these things. And they get the click, 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 click. Because people will say, oh, okay. And you think, what are you talking about? But the biggest thing in the world, the biggest problem nobody talks about. And going back to Bobby Kennedy, guess what happened? This was Mr. Anti-Vaxxer. What does he have to say about the vaccines? Really nothing much about anything. I think he says something about autism is Tylenol and circumcision and I don't know what the hell. Oh, and red dye number 3 and all this kind of jazz. Red dye number 3. Here's a question for you. How much red dye number 3 do you have to consume before it gets to be a problem? I know that's weird. Somebody will say, brown rice has arsenic in it. You ever hear that one? No, is that brown rice? I think it's brown rice. It has arsenic. Oh my God. How much? Oh yeah, I never thought. Well, how much? A lot? I say, do we have critical thinking in this country? I say, okay, that I need to know more than that. I need to know more than there are microplastics in the world. Okay. There was a time when in the old days around the turn of the century, but our grandfather and grandfather, they fried, they ate in beef tallow. And of course, life expectancy at the turn of the 20th century was like, median age was like 40. Do you know why the president has to be 35 years old? Do you ever think about that? Because at the time, 35 was like old. Benjamin Franklin was a freak. He was a freak. He was 80. Oh my God. So, I just, now everybody's I'm an expert in this. I'm an expert in that. I'm an expert in this. It's unbelievable. And the best part about it is that cable news is getting worse and worse and worse. I'm going to go back to this Erica Kirk. I don't trust her. I don't know her. I'm sure she's a fine person. But when you watch her, do you feel that things are on the up and up with her? Do you think so? I mean, do you think that? Do you feel like she really is going to pick up where Charlie left off and fight the fight? You don't think after somebody, and we still remember, we're not going to find out who killed him, but do you think that she's really going to take on these people? Do you think so? Anybody? Did you hear this? No. Do you feel that way? No. Do you care about this? No. Be honest. I don't care. You don't care. I mean, Charlie Kirk, nice guy, but I don't give a shit one way or the other. I mean, I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to talk about my potatoes. Those are delicious. I like French fries and fat. That's good. Tastes good. Sure does. You know what tastes real good? Corn syrup. Ooh, man. Woo-wee. Remember, salt, savory, fat, salt, and sweet. Put them together. Ooh, they taste real good. You know what else is really good too? Heroin. You ever done heroin? I mean, it's morphine. Basically, it's morphine. You ever done pure hospital grade morphine? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. Really good. It is excellent. You ever done that one? If I could push a button where I could turn the receptor on in my head that handles, that feels that, I would love it. It would be the greatest thing in the world. But we haven't gotten there yet. You have to kind of take it into your system. You want to take morphine? I don't know if I would if I were you, but it tastes good. It's great. Absolutely. And when people they used to be strung out of their minds for days at a time on meth, what do you think the reason for that was? It was very simple. It's great. So ask yourself these questions. Do you really understand what's going on here? Do you see what's happening? Is there anybody have we heard from Pete Hegseth? That big meeting he had where everybody has to do push-ups. Did there anything come of that? Anybody? No. Sounded good though, didn't it? That's so Pete could, show off how good shape he is. He and Bobby Kennedy are doing push-ups. Meanwhile, Bobby, who killed your father? I don't know. Bobby, you want to get around to it? It's only been 1968. Anybody? Okay, good. Just curious there, booby. Just wondering if maybe you might want to get to the bottom of this. Just sort of, I don't understand it. So my problem is, hey, that's great with Israel. God bless you. I wish you peace. Bye-bye. Let's go back here. Now, I want all the money here. Since there's no more need for bombs, since there's peace and there's a ceasefire, no more weapons, no more money, okay? Deal? Everybody okay with that? No more money. Same thing with Ukraine. No more. Let's be done with that. President Trump even told Zelensky, you and Europe talk about this. You don't need me. No THAAD missiles, no Tomahawks, none of that stuff. Not to mention, Putin is meeting with Melania and going to turn over the information regarding Lee Harvey Oswald. Okay? Everybody with me on that one? Everybody? I'm on that. Thank you. Good. Good. No more death, no more destruction, no more nothing. You know, if you want to be a part of some kind of rebuilding thing, okay, that's the. I love this rebuilding. Now, rebuilding how? Who's going to run that? Well, you think Hamas is going to come under the name Hamas? No. They're going to change their name. Do you ever see a restaurant? We have them here all the time. It's like, those are the same owners. They got a different name. It's like the same. I'm looking at the menu. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same menu. It's the same owners. Different name. But you know what? That's your problem, not mine. God bless you. Peace in the world. Peace in the valley. No more fighting. No more death. Let's talk about here. Who's with me on this? Antifa. That's it. If you're not doing something about Antifa, I don't want to talk to you about it. I'm not interested. You understand this? I don't. You got it? And also, we have to figure out, which is the most important. We have to figure out, are we going to do anything about something, or do we just get the information on? Do we learn anything? Not really. Do we really learn anything? No, not really. Nobody learns anything. And once we do, there's no passion. We're not going to go in the streets. You know that end of, what's that called? No Kings or? Yeah, No Kings. They're meeting here in New York. I don't know what for. I don't know what the deal is, but okay. They get off there. They do something. What do? I don't know. We watch cable news. That's good, right? What? I don't know. What do we do? Somebody answer me. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Anybody? Tell me what we do. Tell me what the conservatives do. How do they protest? How do they show their anger? How do they demonstrate? How? Anybody? I'm waiting. Anybody? How do you do that? Anybody? Nobody knows. We just sit there and say, well, yeah, okay, well. Every day on WABC, by the way, from overnight, it's great. From 1 to 5, it's fantastic. Because I can say whatever I want. I don't have to, I can just go. I mean, it's like, it's just fun. And what's very interesting, which I find fascinating, is that I am able to hear people talk about this Zoran Mamdani here in New York City. It's like, well, and there's no way, and if we there's no people who don't, Curtis Lee was not going to win. Cuomo's going to win. I despise Cuomo. I'm going to end up voting for Cuomo because I don't want Mamdani in. This is math. There's nothing really to this. And people get all upset. They talk about it. What have we done to change the minds of people who vote people? I don't know. What did we do? I don't know. I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do. I don't understand what is our motivation. What is our, whatever you want to call it. I don't. I swear to God, I don't know. I don't know what we do, what we think, what the purpose of any of this is. We just like to complain, but we watch our shows and we watch our YouTube, and that's good. And I'm out trying every single day to get people to do something. First of all, register to vote. And most of all, to energize people, to force people. I guarantee you, since I've said this, nobody's written anybody and nobody's written any politician ever. I tell people this and they don't do this. They don't. For some reason or another, people will not send a email, a phone call, nothing to their representatives. Never. I, I think maybe they don't want to be rude, or maybe they don't want to. They just don't. We're becoming more and more torpid. We're becoming more and more sluggish. We're great at complaining. We're great at wringing our hands, threatening to move, threatening to quit, threatening to go someplace else, threatening to get out of town, threatening, like, we got to get out of here. Where are we going? I don't know. Well, where do you want to go? I don't know. Look what's happening in London. Look what's happening. I mean, we are under attack. And what are we talking about? I don't know. Cheryl Hines on The View arguing with Sonny Hostin, who is mentally retarded. And Joy Behar below that. Below that. If there is such a thing as that. Below that. So that's what we need to do, my friends. That's the bottom line. So anyway, make sure you follow Mrs. L at Lynn's Warriors. Make sure you follow her at Lynn's Warriors. She's got a brand new newsletter going out. Go to lynswarriors.org. Sign up for her newsletter. Be a part of that. Don't forget preparewithlionel.com. And one more thing. Our dear friend Mike Lindell, still here, still back from mypillow.com, promo code Lionel. He is fighting back. This guy may be second to Trump in terms of the toughest, most determined person on the planet. All right? You got it? Good. All right, my friends. Have a great and a glorious and a beauteous day. Don't ever change. I miss you. I miss you. I don't miss you. I mean that. I miss you. What am I saying? I have no idea. In any event, we'll see you later. Don't forget, every night, 1 to 5, Monday through Friday, overnights, WABC, 770 WABC, 77 WABC. Get the app. Go to WABCradio.com. Listen to what we're doing. It is unbelievable. And if you call up, tell me you're a member of the nation. All right, dear friends, have a great and glorious night. Until then, remember, the monkey's dead. Show's over. Sue ya. Da-da.